Call to order, excuse me, this meeting of the Easthampton Planning Board for Tuesday, January 19th, 2016. Is there anybody here to speak to something that is not on the agenda? All right. Moving on to the Planning Board minutes from December 22nd. Did everybody get a chance to look at those?
Yep.
Any additions, omissions, corrections?
No, I just make a motion to accept the minutes of January 22nd.
I'll second
December
that.
22nd?
December 22nd.
I'll second that motion.
All right, all in favor?
I'm ahead of
Aye.
myself.
Opposed? Abstentions? All right.
Just wonder if you know if you were...
No A&Rs, Jessica? All right, no old business, so we'll move on to new business. 93 to 99 Northampton Street, Courtney Easthampton LLC. Is there someone here to speak to that?
Here for the attorney Martin Dunn, 98 Lower Westfield Road. in
Here,
Holyoke.
you can come right up to the podium there.
Please.
Attorney Martin Dunn, 98 Lower Westfield Road in Holyoke. I'm here tonight representing the Easthampton LLC. And what our request is this evening is we withdraw the, petition for a permit extension without prejudice. We have done some research, and the council for Stop and Shop has done some research, has been forwarded to the town council as well as to the planning board staff, and it's our position at this point that the special permits are not in need of extensions given the tolling period because of the litigation. So we feel that at this point in time it would not be necessary to go forward with extension requests, given that it's our position, and I don't want to speak for the town, but I think but I understand that the town council agrees that the permits do not expire until November 8th of 2019. So with that, we would ask for the for leave to withdraw the special permit extension requests without prejudice.
Okay, so just to clarify for anyone in the public who doesn't understand exactly what was going on, that typically there's a 2-year period for the special permits. They were extended by statute for 4 years, right, Jessica? In addition to this, there's generally a tolling provision, so when a case is appealed, you couldn't be using the special permit, and so it doesn't count against your originally 2 years, but in this case, the extra 4 years. So the applicant came not necessarily maybe thinking about the tolling period for the appeal that was undertaken in Superior Court, and when you look at everything, it looks like it goes until February of 2019.
No. It also takes into consideration the dates that the permit was actually valid, according to the memo from Fitzgerald Associates. So, I mean, I think it might be worthwhile having a representative from that law firm come and explain how they calculated that date, just to have it on the record and for the public to understand, because it is a little bit complicated on how they came to that date. It's not super clean, so I think for the record it might be worth having a representative come and speak to that if they're here.
Hi, Jane Mantelowski. I'm an attorney from the Fitzgerald Attorney's Office.
Great.
Wouldn't mind coming
Come right
up
up,
to the
thank
podium,
you.
please.
Jane Mantelowski from Fitzgerald Attorneys at Law. And the date seemed to be, there was the special permit was issued on February 1st, 2010. There was litigation filed under 40A on February 17th, 2010. So we figured out that there was about 16 days where the special permit was of use. But as of February 17th, 2010, there was a stay, essentially, on that use of the permit, and there was a tolling period, and the Superior Court judgment entered on June 19th, 2013, and then there was an appeal filed on July 16th, 2013. So that gives another few days there for use of the permit. I think it's probably about 27 or so days. And then the appeal was dismissed on December 19th, 2013. So you have those 26 days plus the 60 days. So it looks like you're looking at about 42 days of use. And then starting on December 19th, 2013, you start the remainder of the 2-year period for the use, which brings you out to November 8th, 2015. And then you have the Permanent Extension Act, which brings you to November 8th, 2019.
Thank you. I guess, is there anyone here who has any questions about that? Anybody have any questions? Oh, you couldn't hear her?
Should I go over it again?
What are you saying, that the permit is,
Can you state your name, please, and address for the record?
my name's Larry Costick, I really didn't hear you too well. Were you saying that this, permit was being reviewed by the state, or?
No, it's not. Well, it was subject to litigation. There was an appeal filed, and it was involved in litigation for quite some time.
Okay, and the
And during that period of time,
litigation is
there's
still in effect, or?
No, it's been dismissed now.
It's been dismissed,
Correct.
so.
So during that time, when there was litigation, the special permit could not be used, and therefore there's essentially a stay, meaning you can't use it, the time period for the litigation, or for the use of the special permit isn't running. And so until that litigation is completed, you don't, there's no time period essentially running against you.
Okay.
And
So
then there's this
you're
thing
at-
called the Permit Extension Act, which allows you, under statute, 4 additional years from the original expiration date of a special permit.
And where are we at this point?
The special permit runs then from Mr. Courtney's council's review from town's review until November 8th, 2019.
Yep.
Hi, Dan Hagan, 24 Highland Avenue. I understand the 42 days, how you got that. But was there anything precluding Stop and Shop to go forward on the other days if they wanted to do it under their own permit? There was no cease and desist or court order saying they couldn't do it. It was just, they
I
might,
can't speak to that.
so you don't know.
I can't speak to that.
All right, so the applicant, you've requested to withdraw
Yeah.
your motion without prejudice, okay. Anybody want to make a motion?
I think I'd like to comment too that Attorney Fitzgibbons,
Fitzgerald?
Fitzgerald.
Oh, Fitzgibbon, town council,
the
yep.
town council corroborated and agreed with that. Which I
Correct.
think is an
He,
important piece of that.
Yep.
He reviewed the memo. The memo was received by the planning department on January 14th. And the city solicitor responded on that afternoon saying he's completed his research of date of which the Stop and Shop special permits expires, and including the review of the memo, and he agreed with Attorney Fitzgerald's reasoning. The permit expires in 2019.
I can't see any argument there.
No, I didn't.
So I would motion to approve the request to withdraw the request to extend the existing special permit for 3 and 99 Northampton Street.
Second.
Chet, second?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Any other administrative items, Jessica?
No, just a reminder that only 3 of you have submitted your ethics exam paperwork, and I'm still waiting for a couple more to turn that in.
Shame, shame.
Is there any word on Libby? We talked last meeting about her continuing or moving
I
on.
have not heard any formal information regarding Libby. She has not corresponded. Folks, there's still a meeting going on. Please take it to the hallway.
Yeah. Okay, anything else?
No.
All right,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you all.
I'll go get the machine.